What's good, YouTube? What's up and what's poppin'? Or what's good and what's poppin'? I gotta get that together. So I'm currently on the way to work. Let me turn this off. I think I'm turning. Currently on the way to work. Today is my deceased sister's 29th birthday. So this video is simply just a tribute to her. I'm definitely gonna post it. Hopefully I get a chance to get all the content I need. So briefly and shortly, it's gonna be like 29 questions in honor of her 29th birthday. I would ask her if she was still living, like 29 things I would want to know, I guess. I don't know, I'm gonna see where this video takes me. But for those of you who don't know, I had a sister named Jasmine Thar. We share the same father, and she was struck and killed by a stray bullet in Charlotte, North Carolina at the age of 16. And I really feel like I was robbed, like, simply on time. Hold on, y'all, I'm trying to park. Anyways, I just feel like I was robbed on time with her, robbed on experiences with her, and just sisterhood with her overall. So I feel like, why not make a video in honor of my sister? So that's what we'll be doing today. I'm going to go into work, let them know I'm here. If it's slow, I may come back out. If not, you guys will catch me later today. Today is, hold on, I don't know how I forgot that, but today is October the 17th. All right, guys, so as promised, I am back. I've written down my 29 questions for my sister. My phone is currently on 12%, so I'm gonna try to hurry up and do this. So question number 1 would be, what's your favorite thing about our relationship? I'm just curious. I would want to know what she would think our favorite thing about our relationship is if she were living. Second question was, what has been your favorite birthday yet? Me personally, my favorite birthday has been my 7th birthday. For like, that's a story for another day, but my 7th birthday was my favorite birthday yet. Question number 3, am I making you proud? That's something I even or think about, like, as far as like my other siblings who are living. I always wonder, like, if they're proud of me and stuff like that. I mean, they tell me, so I guess I do know, but I just wonder if she'd be proud of me. Number 4, what goals do you have for yourself within the next 5 years? It's something I honestly ask myself all the time, like, what are my goals for the next 5 years? What do I have planned? That kind of situation. Number 5, what do you think about our relationship with our dad, or with dad is what I put. My relationship with my dad is okay. It's not horrible. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, honestly. It's been a work in progress, still a work in progress. And that's just what I'll say. So I kind of wonder what our relationship would be like with our dad if we both were alive. Number 6, what does us being half sisters does us being half sisters change how you feel about me? I would want to know this question, or the answer to this question, because I do have a few half siblings, a lot of half siblings. And I'm just curious to know whether they think it changes the dynamic in, like, sister brother situation. Like, I'm curious to know if she would feel differently because we're half siblings. Let's see. Number 7, what's your favorite childhood memory of us together? I'm sure me and my sister would make a lot of memories. I'm sure we would, connect and, do things that normal siblings would. Number 8, what's your favorite color? Number 9, do you have any regrets? And that could be just generally in life, thoughts, just in general. Number 10, if we hadn't lost contact, do you think we would be closer? So FYI, so before I found out my sister was deceased, we had just moved back I can't talk, oh my god. We had just moved back to Charleston from Georgia, and we was reconnecting with our siblings that lived in the state of South Carolina. With us thinking that Jasmine was still here in Charleston, we was trying to figure it out, where all our siblings were, basically, because we lost touch with a few of our siblings once we moved to Georgia. And upon further research, trying to find our siblings, we realized that our sister had passed away and was killed. And I put if we hadn't lost contact, because when we moved from Charleston to Georgia when I was a child, we lost contact. And then previous to that, she had been coming over to my house, and I would see her and stuff like that. So that's why I put that in there. 11, what advice do you have for me? I mean, at 24 years old, my sister would be, like I said, she would be 29 today. So I'm sure with her years on top of mine, she would have a little bit more experience than I have in life or just in general. So I would want to know what advice she would have for me. Number 12 is, what's your love language? I am a person of deep thought, so I would want to know what her love language is. Number 13, what's your favorite holiday? Personally, my favorite holiday is Valentine's Day, so I'm interested, or would be interested, to know what my sister's favorite holiday would be. Number 14, what's your favorite current artist? I would really want to know what her music taste would be, because I couldn't tell back then. So I couldn't begin to know what she likes now, to be honest. If I had to guess, I would say I feel like she would like J. Cole. She might like T.I.'s son, Amon'i. It's because when I was searching her social media, I seen like some similar artists. I think I saw some J. Cole on one of her pages. So that's just my guess. Number 15 was, what's your dream car? Number 16 was, what's your favorite food? Number 17 was, what makes you happiest? Number 18 was, do you ever feel like I'm not there for you or here for you? I personally struggle with overthinking. So a lot of times I'd be, in my own world, my own thing, dealing with my own stuff. And sometimes I do wonder, with the siblings that I do have that are living and they're fine or not have a relationship with, like, do you guys feel like I neglect you as a sister? Do you feel like I'm like not there for you and stuff like that? Like, I do wonder that. So I wonder if she would feel the same way, because sometimes I do isolate myself. Not that I have an issue with my siblings, but sometimes I do isolate myself because mentally I get overstimulated and overwhelmed. So I have to deal with my emotions. And so that brings me to isolation. And so I'm like my best self, so I can show up and be the best person, as a sister, as a girlfriend, as an auntie, and as a nail technician, all these different things, all these different roles I play. As a daughter. I also have, so number 18 was, do you feel like I'm here for you or not there for you? Do you ever feel like I'm not there for you? Number 19 was, what's your favorite sport? Number 20 was, what's your type? Number 21 was, at what age did you lose your virginity? I feel like that's a very sister question to ask. Number 22, do you approve of my relationship? I would be curious to know whether she thinks that I picked a good person to be with. 23, do you believe in fairy tale endings? I want to know if she's a hopeless romantic like me, or I would want to know if she's a hopeless romantic like me. Like, I believe in fairy tale endings. I believe there's a such thing. 24, how long should you stay in a relationship without a proposal? That's something that I'm curious to know what people older than me think or perceive. I ask this question to people all the time, people that are married, unmarried, that are single, X, Y, Z. So and with her, she would have been 29. I would want to know what she would answer to that. My guess, honestly, I feel like most 29-year-olds are around this age. Some are getting married, some not. I feel like my sister would be married right now, has she been living. I feel like she also would have had kids. I don't even know if she wanted kids, so that would be something I would ask her too. That's not on here, but that's something I would ask her as well. If she didn't have them yet. And then 25, what's something on your bucket list? I would like to know something on my sister's bucket list. What's something that you wouldn't do on a day-to-day basis that you would, go off of women do? Number 26, do you ever think about what life would be like had we been raised in the same household? Like I mentioned earlier in questions, we aren't whole siblings, so it's not like my two brothers that have same mom and dad as me, where I never was apart from them, really. I would want to know if she ever thought about, like, what would it be like if I was raising my sister in the house, because I believe my sister didn't have any other half sisters, just me and the kids that my dad got, but she didn't have like any from her mother's side, is what I'm trying to specify. 27, what's your dream job? 28, where would you travel free of charge? 29, what are you most proud of now that you made it to 29? So I'm very curious to see what my sister, like, what would her biggest accomplishment be at the age of 29, and what would basically what would make her proud. Like, what's her most proudest achievement at 29? That's basically what number 29 question stands for. So to kind of conclude this video, I want to go on by saying that my sister, I feel like my sister was robbed of a childhood. She died, like I said, she died at 16. I feel like she was robbed of an adult life. More specifically, she was robbed of a lot of things. I'm not going to touch too much on the situation because it's still kind of like an emotional topic to discuss, being that the person who shot my sister gets to walk around and live their life free. I'm not going to touch too much on it like that, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. So I kind of feel like justice wasn't served as far as her case. I think about my sister every single day. Like, not a day goes by that I don't think about my sister. Most importantly, I do want to put in here or talk about a message or the importance of sisterhood, of having siblings and having a good bond with them if you can, because I know sometimes siblingships and stuff like that just don't work out. Different things happen, situations happen where you just aren't close with your siblings, or you can't be close with your siblings. But if you have, in relationships with siblings, you're going to go through things, little tit for tats, where you feel like, oh, I hate them, I don't want to talk to them. But I'm telling you, if you can work it out, and your sibling has never done anything to you of a detriment that has been life altering, work it out. If it's, just work it out, please, because a lot of times I feel robbed that I don't get, the chances or the opportunities to ask my sister those questions. I don't get to live life with her. I do have sisters. I just feel like I don't really have a relationship that I would like with my sisters. So that's just where I'm at with it. But most importantly, happy birthday to you, Jasmine. I hope that you're, watching down on me, praying down on me. I hope that you're protecting me at all costs, me and our other siblings. I hope I'm making you proud, and I hope that, in some way, somehow, I'm able to at least answer the questions. Or you send me a message that I'm, answering some of my questions, because I believe in, spirituality, stuff like that. I believe that, sometimes life and just earth in general sends you messages from the people and your loved ones that have passed on. Like I said, this is just a reminder to love on those who love you, to really just don't take advantage of those relationships that you have and the people around you. Because taking life for granted is a serious thing. I feel like at some point in your life, everybody has done it, even the most humblest people. But this video was not meant to be too long. It's just really just a tribute to my sister, and just me showing, giving her flowers, whether she's here or whether she's not. She's not here, unfortunately. And I felt the need to kind of want to spread awareness on just grief, because for me, this is my way of grieving, picking up the camera, sharing my thoughts, and just kind of putting in the atmosphere, because I know she can't physically answer my questions, but I just want to put it in the atmosphere, because I know she's listening, I know she's watching over me, and I know that eventually I will have answers. I will be able to see her, God willing. I don't hope no time soon, but this just really touched my heart, and it was on my heart and my mind to do it, so I did it. But guys, keep in contact with your siblings, because it's important. Forgive your siblings. Like I said, if it's not to a detriment that was life altering, because like I said, things happen. I understand that part. I'll find a way to get through.
disturbed my strength and my pride. Only God may know why. Still I will get by. Who would have known that you'd have to go so suddenly, so fast? How could it be that our sweet memories would be all that we have planned? And now that you're gone, every day I go on, but life's just not the same. I'm so empty inside, and my tears I can't hide. But I'll try to face the pain, though I'm missing